Okay, girls, I hope everything is going fine with Catcher in the Rye. Please don't forget to follow deadlines. We're going to review quickly the first chapters to see if you remember pertinent information. So remember the true and false game. When I'm going to read the sentence one time, and when I count to 3, if it's true, you jump to true. If the sentence is false, you will jump to false. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, girls, ready for question number 1? Holden was given the axe or kicked out from Pensy Prep School for failing all his classes except history. 1, 2, 3. The answer is false. Well done. The only subject that he passed was English. Okay. Number 2. Stradlater, who is a sexy bastard according to Holden, is getting ready for a date with Jane Gallagher, a sort of romantic interest of Holden. 1, 2, 3. The answer is true. Number 3, quickly. Number 3. Holden's younger brother, Ali, died 3 years earlier of leukemia. 1, 2, 3. The answer is true. Number 4. In New York, attention. In New York, Holden tries to get lucky and meet some girls at the beginning, no? He also tries to have a few drinks, but he couldn't at that moment because he didn't have any money. 1, 2, 3. The answer is false because he had money, but he was underage, a minor. And number 5. Okay. Number 5. Back at the hotel, Holden ends up getting punched in the stomach by a prostitute. 1, 2, 3. The answer is was not the prostitute, it was the pimp. Exactly, the pimp. Okay, well done. Girls, now we're going to organize a sentence. We call this activity group sentence. So I'm going to give you, each one of you, a word. Some of you may have 2 words. It depends on the number of students. And you have to memorize the word. You cannot write anything down. Then you give back the paper, and you have to organize the sentence. And when you're ready, please tell me because you may win a chocolate. Who's the leader here? 1 paper for each one. Over here and over here. Distribute the papers, memorize, and then get the papers back. Make yourself first.
The most important thing is the
The sentence that you are creating has to do with phoniness. Stand up when you feel that you have it. Stand up. It's all about phoniness, but it doesn't mean that it's the first word. Stand in the straight line when you're ready. In order of the sentence. Quickly, because of time. Is it just a warmer? You want group 1, right? Group 1 or 1? Are you ready? Attention, while the other groups keep on working, and whenever you're ready, I'm listening. Okay, Steffi.
1,
of
The
most
important
things
in the
novel
is phoniness.
Excellent! Okay, girls, here's the reward. You girls always give me chocolate. It's my time to give you chocolate. So, quick.
Thank you, Edward.
One over here, one over here. Quick. Oh my God. Terrible this. Quickly. Here. Quick catch. Be good catcher. Well done. Is group number 2 ready? No? Okay. Ready to be recorded? Tell me when you're ready. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, group 2, your sentence, please.
Variations of the word phony occur 47 times in the book.
Congratulations.
It was
Excellent.
really
Excellent. That was group 3. Group 3, get ready.
According to Holden, phoniness is based on the whole of society.
That we were like two
Yeah, you're a little confused. Can you kind of like change this? I think you're in the wrong place. According to Holden, yes.
According to Holden,
The what?
the whole foundation
of society
In the whole
is
foundation.
based on
The whole foundation of what?
society is based.
Okay, ready. Last chance for your chocolate. Go.
According to Holden, the whole foundation of society
is
Is what? Is based?
on
Based on what? Phoniness. Give yourself a clap. And here are your chocolates. One for everyone. Very good. Okay, girls. Now we're going to do free writing. Of course, everything related to our book Catcher in the Rye. Here comes the question. Attention. In Catcher in the Rye, it seems that all adults are phony. Everyone is fake. Is the real world like this? Is it possible to grow up without becoming phony? You have 3 minutes to write down your thoughts. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Whatever comes to your mind. Okay, girls, the idea now is that you share in your pairs or trios what you wrote. And hopefully you get feedback, not only of the ideas, but maybe grammar. So are you ready? Please share. And I want to hear to what you wrote. Okay, does anyone want to share what you wrote with the class? Monse?
Yeah.
Carito? Okay, both of you. Perfect.
So,
Go for it.
some people say trust is something valuable and special. Others use a metaphor to describe it as the act of giving a knife to someone and putting the sharp end against your heart. In a world where we feel we can't trust anyone, we defend ourselves by being fake. If I don't show what I think or feel, then I'm safe. They can't hurt me. If they don't know what I care about, they can use it against me. But at the same time, if we are taught to value others, to support and seek support from them, then we can trust them, and we can inspire that feeling in others. Maybe trusting others is risky, but it is something we can do. So I think that maybe being fake is something that is very common, but it can change if we're taught to change our way of thinking.
Very good. Give her a clap, please. Thank you, Monse. Very much. Carito.
Today's society is based on how many masks each person has. You have to be completely the same as others or be the perfect human society wants. That's why, nowadays, people is really phony, hiding who they really are in order to fit in the society and be accepted. The question now is everyone like that? Young kids or teenagers are a generation that can be divided into two. We could say that half the people is phony, but the other half is trying to break the standards.
Excellent. Pink Floyd The Wall. Pink Floyd The Wall. Yeah. Now we're going to do the TOEFL speaking exercise, independent task, where you have 15 seconds to plan your response and 45 seconds to speak about the question. Here comes the question. What does it mean to stay true to yourself? How phony are you? In which occasions do you act in a phony way? Everyone has 15 seconds to plan your response. Stop. Volunteer 1, get ready. Volunteer 2, remember, must take notes and give feedback after, very quick feedback, how well the person did it, and if there are any mistakes of pronunciation or grammar. Are you ready? And then after that, volunteer 2 goes. 1, 45 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay, girls. Inner circle ready? Yes. Outer circle? Yes. Everyone has someone to talk to? Yes. Okay. So it's time to share your reflections. First question, and all the questions, of course, related to the book, our novel, Catcher in the Rye. What are the things you most dislike about adults? What are the things you most dislike about adults? Be very sincere. Go for it.
Who begins?
It's a conversation. One question I have, I'm curious. Who wants to share?
Me.
Someone different, thank you, Carita, but another person. Lisa, what do you dislike about adults?
I dislike that they think they're always right, and they've lived like a lot. But
my case, 53 years, yes.
Yeah, my case 17. But I know some things that you don't know. Yes.
I agree with you. Oh, yes, I agree.
So I think they always think they know everything and they are perfect in everything, and that's totally wrong.
Of course, you are generalizing, no?
No.
Not everyone thinks like that.
No, but for example, my mother says you have to do this because I know you have to do this because that is the right thing to do. And that's not true because, for example, what I feel is the right thing to do is not what she feels.
Excellent point. Thank you for sharing, Luisa. Someone else? Carito. And then Ms. Malagon.
Well, I think
Go for it.
what I don't like about adults is that they say that teenagers are one way and nothing can change like their point of view. And also that I don't know what they did when they were younger, but they think you're gonna do the same or that you're gonna be worse. So if they were, I don't know, if they were drinking when they were 15, they're gonna think you're gonna drink when you're 12. And there's nothing you can do to change their minds about that because they think like this is what a teenager is like, and
good
that's
point.
it.
Thank you for sharing. Thank you. And finally, Ms. Malagon, quickly because of time.
Yes, I don't like some things about adults. For example, that they don't ask many things about what they are surrounded. Yes, because we children, we are always children.
We children.
We all always are like asking what and wondering. Yes, like everything. And they don't play, they don't have like, yes, like
We
fun.
do. I do have fun and I do play.
Some adults, yes, like for example, but some others not. And they think that they don't understand us, yes?
Okay.
So they think that we always are doing wrong. I don't know that they know.
Thank you for sharing that. Next rotation, quickly. Next question. Rotation. To the right, to the right. Next question. Are you ready? Attention, please. Question is, what is your biggest insecurity? What is your biggest insecurity?